Greetings everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do the sip and chat. I'll be going over all the teas we had in our unboxings this last couple of weeks, and I will let you know what I liked and what I didn't like. So starting out, the one that won was from Tea Runners, and it was the ginger lime rooibos. It was absolutely delicious. It smelled amazing. It had a very strong lime smell. You didn't get a lot of the ginger. There was just a hint of it, so it was very well blended, and it basically tasted the way it smelled. So I can't complain about that. It was a delicious tea, and I will definitely be buying more of that one because it was so good. The dogs are busy playing in the background with an ear, so you'll hear them growling at each other on and off. So there were another three that came with the Tea Runners. It was the sweet orange cinnamon, the turmeric tonic, and the Pacific peppermint. The one that was the most disappointing was the sweet orange cinnamon. It was just too much cinnamon, but basically what it tasted like was like I was drinking just cinnamon in water. So that wasn't a very pleasant blend. I think they overdid the cinnamon just a little bit. The turmeric tonic was okay. It was a herbal tea. There was nothing to rave around about, but it wasn't bad. And the peppermint tea was peppermint tea. I don't know what more I can say about it, that other than it tasted pepperminty. Tea Sparrow was, let's see, we had the organic Darjeeling green, which I didn't really like. We had the organic Marsala chai, which was pretty tasty. My second favorite was blueberry rooibos, so that got up there below the lime. And then fruit jam was just a very mild fruity tea. I expected more from what it smelled like, but it was kind of underwhelming as a tea itself. And then, of course, we had Tea Surprise, which was the new box we unboxed this month. Overall, it was sort of middle of the road. The tea drop that I was looking forward to trying, it's an instant tea. I think the only thing it really has going for it at this point is the fact that it's something you can take with you. It's already got sugar in it. It's compressed into like a little disc, and you can just throw it in hot water wherever you are, and it's got sugar and tea, and it is proper tea that's been crushed finely, so it turns into a tea without steeping. There is sediment left over at the bottom, so that's to be expected. So other than the convenience factor of it, I didn't think it was that great of a tea, but that's just my opinion. Maybe the strawberry shortcake just wasn't for me. It didn't really taste very strawberry, if I have to be honest. The jasmine green tea was not the best jasmine green tea I've ever had. I've got very, very specific favorites because I'm not a big green tea drinker. So this one was a little bit bitter. I'm not gonna lie. The white tea was okay. For a white tea, it wasn't bad. It was interesting because it was like the actual little tips of the tea plant, so it looked like little buds. They steeped pretty well. It was okay. White tea is not also something that I drink. I prefer black tea and rooibos. I like a heavier tea. And then the chamomile tea was chamomile tea. Nothing much to say about it other than that. Tasted like chamomile tea. It was mostly chamomile, so that's pretty much the only flavor you got. And once you've drunk one chamomile tea, I don't think you can really say much more about anything else. The same as peppermint tea. It's made from peppermint. It tastes like peppermint, and that's the end of the story. So overall, Tea Runners was probably still my favorite box this month. Tea Sparrow was sort of, it had a couple of highs, it had a little bit of lows. Same with Tea Runners, really. It had one that I didn't like. But overall, I would say Tea Runners and Tea Sparrow have still been pretty good boxes out of the ones I've tried so far. So far, I'm not too impressed with Tea Surprise. We'll have to see what this month's box brings that's coming up. Hopefully it's a bit of a better selection. The difference with Tea Surprise is they curate different teas from different companies, so it's not their own blends, whereas Tea Runners and Tea Sparrow, they make their own, just like David's Tea. So can't really compare Tea Surprise to the other 3 boxes that I get, just because of the fact that it's not their own tea, right? They're curating from other companies. So I guess it's pretty similar to Omoda Tea in that regards, that you're going to get a lot of hits and misses because it's not something that they're picking themselves. It's just coming from other tea companies. So we'll see what the next 2 months bring, and if I'm not happy, I'll probably move on to another box. So we'll see how it goes. Coming up for May, well, not even May, the last unboxing for April is still coming. It's an Ipsy versus Top Box, because they both arrived a bit late thanks to all the shipping issues and the winter storms that's happening out over the east of Canada. So that box still has to come. And then in May, we've got David's Tea subscription box came. We're waiting on Tea Runners, Tea Sparrow, and Tea Surprise, and then there'll be another Ipsy and Top Box unboxing. So that's all coming for May, and we'll see how those boxes turn out. Okay, everyone, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again soon.